And when you assess it here, Jermaine, and think about Ranieri coming back, this does represent the toughest possible start for him.
Yeah, it really does, but it'll also give him a really good chance to look at what he has to offer within his side, how adaptable they are. Well, that looks like a back five to me without the ball.
That's a wonderful ball by Van Dijk, controlled superbly by Salah, promising for Liverpool. And the deflection just caused a bit of concern there for Ben Foster, but that really was a sumptuous pass from Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, that's Van Dijk at his best. You know, spotting balls like that, landing it right on the toe of Mohamed Salah. You've got to try and get him down the line. It's difficult because he's so sharp, Mohamed Salah. Then he can cut back onto his left-hand side whenever he wants, but Danny Rose did well in the end.
He celebrates his 70th birthday next Wednesday. Jermaine, Claudio Ranieri has been a manager for 35 years. With the Premier League title win with Leicester 5 years ago, his high point, he's seen everything that there is to offer. You wonder whether he can finally be the manager that the owners here at Watford can settle on for a period of time.
Well, I doubt it, if I'm totally honest. It's their model, it's the way they do things, it's how they, how they gain success.
Lovely turn by Salah, inviting ball here for Sadio Mane, brilliant goal. That is outstanding. Salah's turn, wonderful ball, clinical finish. Watford 0, Liverpool 1.
Well, I spoke earlier about the problems that Salah's been giving Danny Rose down this left-hand side. He's tried to get tight to him a few times, and Salah's just too strong and he's too clever. Just uses his body brilliantly here, and this ball comes into him. Watch him, he just uses his body. He knows where Danny Rose is, eases him out of the way, and the rest of it's just world class. Gets his head up, and that is a perfect pass and a perfect finish. And that forward line is starting to look back to its best.
You can't manufacture and finish a goal any better than that.
But this is why it's so difficult, because you got 5 players defensively for Watford just staying in their positions, and that midfield is just completely flooded by Liverpool players doing what they want.
It's a good run made there by Robertson. Salah picks up the pieces, good save Foster. Caught it really nicely there, Mo Salah heading towards the top corner, and the Watford goalkeeper called into action.
Yeah, it's brilliant play again from Liverpool. They're just too sharp, too quick for everything that Watford have to offer. And when he hits this one, the only thing that was a surprise was that it didn't ripple the back of the net, but a brilliant save from Ben Foster, you have to say. Is he just protecting a big loss, playing the way he is?
Clearly for offside, the flag stayed down. It was a poor touch by Salah, which is so unlike him, which allowed Ben Foster to get out there and make the save. But the arm was raised from Adam Messina, and he completely stopped running in the process.
Oh, what about the ball, though, from Trent? Have a look at that. It's a beautiful ball. The touch was just off. I don't know whether he was offside or not, but it was tight. But that is so unlike Mo Salah to get that touch wrong.
Sarr's got relatively little support, but Cucho Hernández is one of them. Alexander-Arnold did just enough. Great tackle, in fact, by the England defender. Firmino with a touch to Milner. Now Mane. Milner on the overlap. Liverpool are in. Tap in Firmino, 2-0. It's another fantastically worked goal by Liverpool, but they made it look so easy. And Watford defensively are all over the place. 4 goals this season now for the smiling Roberto Firmino, and Liverpool lead 2-0.
Yeah, well done, James Milner, as well. It's one of those runs that you make hoping to get the ball, knowing you should get the ball, but every now and again the player will shoot. He starts to move off, nicks one round the corner, and he's on his bike here. Mane could shoot, but he picks the right pass. James Milner's done that his whole career. Right pass, right moment. Here's a tap-in for Firmino. What a first half it's been for this Liverpool team.
Well, the smile says it all. Milner's involvement vital to the goal. Firmino's finish straightforward in the end. That's now 10 goals in a row that he scored away from Anfield. Roberto Firmino. And the celebration from the manager, who's enjoying the 12:30 kickoff here at Vicarage Road now. Liverpool have it with Salah, and now Firmino. Robertson. Roberto Firmino challenged by Cathcart, breaks for Milner, picks out Keita, chance to shoot, hits the bar. Liverpool again making it look so easy.
Yeah, I think it just took a deflection, this. They're popping it around lovely though. Another good spot from James Milner. It just comes off the heel there. As Kutska just gets the right foot out onto it. Nothing that Ben Foster would have been able to do about that one.
Sadio Mane onto Robertson. Mo Salah running through the middle. It falls for Firmino. It's 3-0. It's a double on the day for Roberto Firmino. It's 3 for Liverpool, and they are officially in cruise control at Vicarage Road.
Yeah, they've come out in this second half exactly the same. I'm sure there'll be a check here, but the spot from Robertson is brilliant. Look at the run from Salah at the top of your picture, in behind. Now, that contact there may allow the goal. Because he's in an offside position, he's trying to find Salah.
Let's just bring in Peter Walton to clear that up. Peter, we have seen that recently, and that's going to be okay, isn't it?
That's going to be okay indeed, yes. While Salah was in an offside position, he hadn't actually committed an offence by interfering with his opponent. His opponent could clearly play the ball, as we saw that. But unfortunately, it's gone back to the goalkeeper, and the goal will be given.
Thank you, Peter. And an excellent interpretation of the rules from the man alongside me, Jermaine Genius. And you have to say, Jermaine, that whatever Ranieri thought might change at half-time hasn't changed at half-time. Still so much space for Liverpool when they've got the ball. Salah just let it run away from him, but Firmino's got it back again. Salah with a chance. Wonderful feet, brilliant play. Here he goes, Salah. Oh, what about that? Oh, my word! That was sensational!
Oh, my word.
It's a goal that you struggle to take in. You can't believe your eyes. The feet were mesmerising. The finish was clinical. It's a brilliant moment from Mo Salah.
Well, it was only in his last game against Man City I thought he'd scored one of the goals of the season. Well, this betters it, in my opinion. Watch the feet here. Oh, my word. See you later. He chucks a couple on the floor and whips it into the bottom corner. This guy is in the form of his life right now, and you can tell with the confidence that he's playing in. But that is incredible. He's just taking it around the whole team like they're not even there. And the finish is a sublime. He knows once he gets his angle, that's his moment. Let me pick my spot, and he does exactly that.
It's a player playing on another planet against mere mortals in the Premier League today. Mo Salah at the moment looks like the best in the world, and the goal he scored there was absolutely brilliant.
You know, there are certain things you see in football that you can't explain, and that was one of those moments. He's just a genius at the peak of his powers.
Not necessarily sure they can do anything to slow down this red machine of Liverpool today. Kuchka with a chance to shoot, and the first involvement today for Kelleher, and the ironic cheers from the frustrated Watford supporters.
But this is, you know, that's what the fans want. The fans want to get off their seats, get excited about something, and they've had nothing. Absolutely nothing. They've had a team just sat there, just getting run over for the whole game, essentially. So
Rose hits it straight at Firmino. Played in now to Sadio Mane, misses the target, should have been 5. Danny Rose has had a torrid afternoon.
This team's given up. They've actually given up as a team. And that's what's worse. I mean, the kick from Foster's poor, cleverly didn't cover himself in glory. But then the reaction, you know, once you lose the ball, the reaction of just, you've got nothing to offer, is poor. You don't expect that from any Premier League team. It's shocking.
Here's Sissoko. Gets away from Milner. It's a good run this by Sissoko. Hernández. Shoots! Well, that's something at last to at least get the Watford supporters off their seats. There is applause from the Watford fans now. It's a little move there from Watford that they put together, the kind of move we haven't seen a great deal of in the match.
Yeah, and in fairness, he's another one. Sissoko is actually, he's tried at times today, breaking from midfield.
Here's Mane, off goes Salah. Milner in towards Mane, not enough power, straight at Ben Foster. Joel Matip just beaten to that by João Pedro. They've managed to get the ball back here. There's the choice at the post. Wonderful try by Sarr. He was beaten Kelleher, and it came back off the Liverpool post. The offside flag went up. I'm not sure that was the initial effort or the follow-up one, but it went like a rocket, that.
I felt like he got a touch to this, It was a good strike. Be interested to see if Kelleher gets a touch, though. Yeah,
he did.
Brilliant
Fantastic save, yeah. Nico Williams. Jordan Henderson. Williams moves away from Danny Rose and gets the ball in, and there is the hat-trick. Second hat-trick for Liverpool for Bobby Firmino. He's a Bobby Dazzler at Vicarage Road today. And Liverpool have run riot, 5-0 against Watford. Bobby Firmino gets the match ball, and Liverpool are back on top of the Premier League table.
They are indeed. And it's not a scoreline that flatters them either. They've been brilliant today, Liverpool. Those Watford players have just had to stand, watch and admire. And it's good to see Firmino back amongst the goals as well. Brilliantly worked goal as usual. Danny Rose has had a shocking afternoon in a Watford shirt. Gets picked apart by Nico Williams and top finish.
Click here for more videos.